What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another Watchalong FA Cup semi-final number 1. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Hello. We're off. Hello. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. There's a lot of smoke and balloons everywhere. Oh, can't see that clearly. Goal kick, I think. Goal kick. Oh, the crowd is excellent today. Oh, it's so loud. Incredibly loud. See what the lineups are, shall we? The Premier League matches were 3-2 Brighton. Oh, Baleba in extra time winner. Wow. Brighton came from behind to win. Newcastle 3-0. Osula, Danburn and Isak. Fulham beat Southampton 2-1. Sessegnon with a extra time finish. Wow, 2 extra time finishes today. 3-0 Wolves. Cunha with a goal and 2 assists. Wow. PSG lost to Nice 3-1, by the way. The lineup for Crystal Palace is as follows: Anderson, Chris Richards, Maxence Lacroix, Mark Gahey, Daniel Munoz, Adam Wharton, Taichi Kamada, Tyreek Mitchell, Ismail Assar, Eberechi Eze, and Jean-Philippe Mateta up front. For Aston Villa, we have Emiliano Martinez, Matty Cash, Esri Konsa, Pau Torres, Luca Dean, Boubacar Kamara, Yuri Tielemans, Morgan Rogers, Marco Asensio, John McGinn, Ollie Watkins. Quite a good game at the moment. It's even at the moment. Just looking at some other scores today. Villa just passing the ball around at the moment. Cash with the ball. Hey Shanks, how was your day today? Just I was actually not gonna go come live today, but I just did this on the spur of the moment, couple of hours back. Um, Tomorrow we're gonna do United and the other FA Cup semi-final, so we're gonna have two matches tomorrow. Just thought there was no fun games except this one, man. This one you can argue. Not a lot of people are interested in. That's why there's nobody joining in today, which is fine. Probably watch one half if there's not if people aren't joining, and I'll just bounce. But I just thought I would be live for it today. Just see what's up. Just keeping an eye, man. Gary Neville Salford has one game away, and they'll get into the playoffs. There is unrest in the air with the conditions around us. I know, dude. This is a good distraction, though. I think. I mean, I'm really doing my best to avoid social media right now. The hate is getting uncomfortable. So you know, just trying not to be there. Check Wrexham top two. Yes, they're behind Birmingham. Dude, Birmingham are flying. Three losses the entire tournament. Wrexham second best defense as well, but 16 points behind. And Birmingham still have a game in hand. That is insane. But Wrexham will come up. I agree, without local support, it's not possible. Yeah, getting I don't really know what to say regarding what's happened. It's if you say anything, people aren't going to like it, no matter which way you go. So it's best to not say anything, I suppose. Hey, GK. Oh, so close there. Back and forth right now. Oh, look at Leeds, Shanks. Look at Leeds. I mean, we're gonna get. It looks like we're gonna get at least 6 points next week. Wrexham are playing FIFA career mode in Real. Bro, seriously. Even that first year they bought the club, they went to the playoff finals with what, Notts County or whatever. I forgot which team it was. They went to the playoff final in their first year, then they went to the playoff final in the second year, went through, flew up League Two, now in League One, flew up League One. Bro, stock the grain, purchase the gold, war may come. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. Bro, after the pandemic, we can't really afford any kind of shut it down business, man. If I'm being very honest with you, the damage the pandemic took with us, I mean, we can't afford it. And I hope it's avoidable somehow. Oh, shot from distance. Now, Fabrizio making YouTube videos for real versus fake news. Unfortunately, Shanks, if you look at the championship, our boy Carrick is going to miss out. Coventry lost today and Middlesbrough needed to win. They were in seventh place and now they've dropped to nine and they have only one game left. And mm, it's not possible. Carrick is just going to miss out, unfortunately, this year. Barring something miraculous happening, Carrick will miss out this year. Again. Unlucky. Really unlucky. Leeds versus. Where is this? Leeds versus Bristol City, which is fifth. Leeds have. Burnley and Leeds are going head to head. Hey Ayush, good evening. Wrexham, it's crazy, man. Incredible. They're going to go to the championship now. Bro, if they get to the league next year, that's going to be crazy. Carrick lost his edge. He built around good defense, but this didn't work this season. I mean, if he still wins, he could get through on goal difference, man. But he's gonna get a tough team in the playoff. It's not going to go good for him, sadly. Apparently, PSG lost their first game all season this week, which is in its own way incredible. Hey Abhijit, it's been a while, buddy. How have you been? Hope they come to the PL and defeat United, bro. Ryan Reynolds will be so unbearable with his little Deadpool persona on Twitter, dude. My God. I don't want any part of that trolling, dude. Please. It's bad enough it's worked so far. No, if it works to the point where he goes to in 4 seasons they would dude, you thought McKenna was good. Back to back to back promotions. Can you imagine if they go back to back to back promotions and get to the Premier League? And they got money, dude. They got money. Oh my God. God help us all. Fine thoughts is anything okay. So I got 2 games left of finals, Abhijit. I'm currently eight. No, wait, is it 2 or 3 games? I don't remember. I'm 8-4, I believe, at the moment. I want to get to 9. 10 would be great, but I need to get to 9 no matter what. Um, I did the week 1 progress thing. Score 6 from the outside, play 10 champs or rivals. I did that. So I got a free League 1 tots no matter what. And I packed Cherky, which I'm very happy about. Not because I think he's coming to United, but because I think the card's actually good. I might switch the club if they're regular in PL. Bro, I'm telling you, do not be surprised. Norwich with their parachute payments and Luton with their parachute payments. Luton might be getting relegated again back to back. It's really sad. Yeah. They got a new ground just before they got relegated from the Premier League, and with the new ground, they're getting relegated further. If I remember correctly, Luton. Okay, Mateta with the head brace thing looks really weird. I don't know what that head brace does. It doesn't look like it's protecting his head at all. It looks like there's tape around his head. I'm not really sure what that brace is for particularly, but he looks absolutely ridiculous in it. So just to tell you about Luton, right? They all have one game in hand. Cardiff is dead last at 44. They are mathematically eliminated. But Plymouth, Hull, and Luton. Plymouth is 46 points. Hull is 48 points, and Luton is 49 points. And Preston above them is 49 points, and Derby above them is 49 points. Now, because of goal difference, I don't think Derby and Preston are in trouble. But Luton can be in trouble because Luton is a minus 24 goal difference. Hull is minus 10, and Plymouth is minus 36. Hull might knock out Luton. Luton need to win. They need to do something. And Luton are playing who next? Luton are playing West Brom. Where is West Brom? Oh, they're done. West Brom is 10th. Not good. Hull is playing Portsmouth. 16th. Winnable. Back to back relegations, man. That's sad. That's sad when you have a new stadium. It's really sad. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll get back to this. I'm just looking at some. I always do that on the week. FPL has been great this week. 59 Acuna, Sessegnon, Trippier. Oh my God. You guess what, Ayush? I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it this week. And I have Mamouche, I have Saka, and I have two other players that are Eze, and I have someone else. And they're all not going to play today. And I have nothing on the bench. So this week is going to be my worst week by far. By far. Nathan, current situation could benefit Goa if proper cards are played by Goa Ministry and Local 1. Boycott Kashmir, Goa and South could benefit. Brother, I'll be honest with you here. I just don't want any more people to die. But I'll be very frank with you. I'm going to say this once, and if I get in trouble for it, that's how it is. I grew up with wonderful Hindu people. I grew up with wonderful Muslim people. I don't want anyone to get killed. I don't want our fellow Muslims to get attacked. Yes, the ones that are spewing propaganda that are for what happened, they should be punished. Because at the end of the day, our brothers have been killed. Whether they're Hindu, whether they're Catholic, whether they're Muslim, it makes no difference to me. The fact that they're Indian makes a difference to me. And it's really painful because Kashmir is one of the places I have wanted to go to. And if I'm being very honest with you now, I don't want to go anymore. And it's really sad. I yeah, I I don't see I don't see like from a humanitarian perspective, I see no benefit to. I understand what you're saying, and it could really benefit us, but it's tough. Um, Sorry, I don't want to get political, but watching those people cry and all, it was rough. It was rough. That's all I'll say. Niger League Two next season. League Two, League Two. I think Wrexham and Birmingham are coming up, guaranteed. आज तो जानने का हो गया, सुबह शाम बॉल सेव करते करते. Who do you want to win the FA Cup? I want. I honestly, I do want Forest to win. Ayush, I do want Forest to win. Did you guys see the new? Yeah, I saw the podcast, dude. I saw the entire podcast. Those American people of in I don't know where the research facility is, but I did see the whole thing. Yeah, you'll be on top of the league, will you? I have no idea, dude. I've been on top of the league for so many weeks. Not a brag, by the way. I think everyone is just fed up now of playing this game, of playing FPL. But I've been on top for so long, know that I don't really know. If you are, then that's fantastic, dude. You are making us pay for all our bad choices, which is great. I was getting too comfortable up there alone, but let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wow, you're 59 points, dude. I'm 6 points. Yep. You're going to cook, dude. You're going to cook. Guarantee. You will I mean I don't know how long you'll be up there, but you'll definitely be up there this week. Unless my beautiful captain does a miracle. Bruno Fernandez, he's not even my captain. My captain and vice captain both have blank game weeks. So I'm done. It's been 6 weeks since I got this game. I didn't qualify for champs once. Can you help me? Abhijit, I'll tell you what the real problem is. The problem is no, you haven't played from the very beginning. Because what happens is everybody's teams are so good now, no, it's going to be incredibly difficult for you to qualify. What I would recommend you to do instead of focusing on qualifying, no, is try to come up the rivals, try to get as high as you can on the rivals. Take the rewards from rivals every week, do squad battles at legendary or world class level. Get all the rewards you can. Team of the season is the best time to get these rewards because you will get some high rated cards from the rewards itself. Just focus on rivals, get your team good. Next week is the Premier League tots. Grind this week till Thursday. Get as high as you can possibly get in rivals. Just grind, 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 grind. Just do it for 1 week. Do squad battles and rivals for 1 week. See if you can qualify for champs next week. If you can't, it's fine. But you have to fly up the rivals, dude. You got to go to you have to come to Division 4 or 3 at least because the rewards will help you get a better team, which will help you qualify, which will help you play champs. Because everyone's teams now are crazy, dude. They've been grinding the whole year, the whole game year. They have been grinding. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Classico watch along. Ayush actually no, because tomorrow I'm going to do a double watch along, dude, and I'm just recovering back from my health issues. I don't want to push it. But we will be doing both Champions League watch alongs, Europa League watch along midweek. I'm going to do almost back to back watch along. Ooh, Morgan Rogers went wide, just wide. We're going to do back to back watch along. 6:30 will be the United one. There'll be less than an hour break, and then we're going to do City Forest. So I'm just keep conserving my energy for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be fun. Oh my god, it went past. That was Crystal Palace got very lucky there. Lacroix with some really bad defending. Off balance Rogers. Goalkeeper probably would get it. Problem is the comments by locals like we have lost our income due to this. It makes me doubt them. Just ask them not to play God and bring back dinosaurs like the movies. Yeah, hopefully not. Apparently they're looking to bring back a woolly Oh, that's a kick in the face. Ooh, that's nasty. Nasty. Is he going to get a red for that? Wait, he's going to get no card for that? High boot? Nothing? By the way, I might be watching on delay, guys, because I'm watching it through Tata Play. Just letting you know that. Problem in the comments like locals we lost our income due to this what make me doubt them. Well, Shanks, if I may see, listen, man, I actually don't want to answer that question because I don't think it is right to say it. But what the hell, man? I'll say it. Listen, I'm not trying to be a bad guy. I'm just trying to understand. I'm not making an excuse for anyone. I don't think that was the right thing to say. But then again, these are just regular people. They're not exactly the most educated and nuanced people in the world. So I think what he mean to say is because of this disaster, people will be scared to come here, and this is the part of the country that relies on tourism. I don't think he should have said that, but then again, these are not necessarily the poorest or smartest people. I don't want to make that excuse because of what has happened, Shanks, but I'm trying to give people the benefit of a doubt in a very dangerous, very tricky situation. Um, I understand what you're saying, Evan. Given what goes on in parts of our country, I understand what you're saying. I don't know, man. I'm just really sad. Some people went for a holiday and then they didn't come back. And for people who have always looked at these places as places they want to visit on holiday, it makes you wonder, you know. I'm doing my best to try and stay as neutral as possible, but I have to say I am very sad about this. And I'm trying to be as measured and trying to give the benefit of the doubt as much as I can, but it's hard. It's hard. It's easy for me to give the benefit of the doubt. I didn't lose anyone. That's the truth. Anyway, enough of that intense talking. Oh no, I saw you on Kunal's stream, buddy. Tell me you packed something. How have you been? I was there for a few minutes. I saw your name. I saw the picture, and I was like, yeah, yes. Get the likes up. Yes, that would be very appreciated. Hopefully that helps you, Abhijit. But you have to 100% grind rivals. My second ID will be on top. Just three. Wait, be on top three. Just check Cap Cunha and got Jose Sa and Aitnurian free it. It's brilliant, dude. I can't believe I forgot. I only have myself to blame. But if I'm being very honest, I feel like a lot of us in the FPL group have stopped playing just by looking at everyone's team, which is kind of sad. But it's also okay, man. I think a lot of people have lost their momentum in FPL and they've just stopped playing. I remember Vedant and Aditya just bothering me every week. Look at you, relegation in your own FPL league. I'm like, as soon as I was like top for like 2 months, everyone stopped playing. But yeah, that'd be great. Both your IDs and the top three would be pretty good. All the investment will be lost now. Start from zero. Yeah, I mean, it's not great comments. That's for sure. Shanks, it's not great. I got Luke De Jong. Luke De Jong is actually, hold on, Matata. Oh, not offside. What's happening? Foul? No foul. What's going on? Foul, bro. This headgear Matata is wearing is the most. It's not even like an old school wrestling helmet. It's just on one side of his head. Can someone give me context as to why he's wearing, I don't know, whatever you'd call that? It's not even a helmet, I suppose. How is that a foul? Man, that looks fair. Let's see this again. Oh, he kicked Konsa's leg. Not fair. I take it back. Luke De Jong is quite usable, Abhijit. Oh, by the way, for if you don't know, Abhijit, if you have these players that aren't on full chem, all you have to do is get a. I believe all you have to do is get a manager from the same league. I believe. I believe the Totka this time gives you chem, so I think you can do that. Have you heard about sperm racing? Oh, good lord, no. That sounds like something I should be worried about. I got Bossagli. My goodness, he's great. Get straight into my. You know what's funny about this, Abhishek? A lot of people are saying this Boskagli card is good from yesterday when he came out in packs. I don't know, man. I have to do finish my champs to see what rewards I get. I got Cherky though from the guaranteed one, so good start. Seeing balloons on field remind me of Mike Phelan and Sir Alex. Yeah, these no one seems to be wanting to remove these balloons. There was a bunch of smoke on the pitch as well from wherever. I'll tell you what, yeah, Palace is giving it a good go. I like the ooh, Ismaila Sakat's in. Lays it off for Eze. Goal! Oh, what a goal! No celebration. Little Thierry Henry there. If you know, you know. Oh my god. Martinez is having a howler. He won't able to do that weird World Cup celebration he did. Points to the heavens. Mad. Mad finish. Why is every goddamn card 80k? No point of Evos from now on. Well, that's not true. I'm sure the Evos will. Pretty sure the Evos will scale up to Abhishek. So don't worry about that. Played qualifiers last night. 4 teams at R9 and TT. Rated 94. Rolled me up, bro. I'm telling you, the only disadvantage you have is you have started late. Next year, start, even though you got it at a discount, that's great. If you're not going to play this full time, it's perfect then. But if you are going to play this every day, you have to start with everyone else, buddy. Trust me when I tell you, everybody's been grinding the whole year. Oh my god, that how did Martinez miss that? That went straight to him. Oh, just over his glove. Thoughts on Cunha to United? Mixed feelings, if I'm being honest, Aish. Wait, hold on. Rest I got Parrot, Tillman, Rabiot, and all Fodders. I heard Rabiot. Isn't Rabiot Ninja Gang? I heard Rabiot is also good, Abhishek. Cherky 150 to 17. I think last I saw it was 200. When I packed him, it was 270. Like I said, he's just everything's going down, like you said. Isaiah 31 minutes, 5-5. He is 5-5. That I like. Goal, oh no, says yes. Eze should get a move, man. I mean, can you imagine Glasner goes from winning the Europa League to actually pulling this off and winning the FA Cup? This might actually be more impressive depending on who's in the finals. We are a result of sperm racing. He got kicked in the face in the last FA Cup round. Doesn't have the best of luck, does he? So in Japan or somewhere, there's sperm racing competition observed by microscopes, and they have commentary too. Apparently, as they said, it is to train sperm to reach fast. Bro, the Japanese are so weird, man. So weird. Tolisso is good, I guess. Not Rabiot. Okay. Noted. Oh, short corner. That looked very dangerous. 94 Tolisso. Okay. If 93, 95 cards are less than 100k, then what's the point? Well, there's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it, if it's so cheap, everyone can have nicer teams, especially people like Abhijit who joined later. If he has cash, he can be more competitive. What is the point? I don't know if there's any point as such. I would say this. I would say this though, Abhishek. I would be very curious to see what the Evos are, because if the if the if the cards are getting this cheap, then if they are going to do like a 500k kind of, ooh, Henderson had to come out and headbutt it. Offside, offside. I wonder what the Evos are going to look like. The Da Costa SPC is fire. 35k. Which Da Costa SPC? Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. Palace versus Forest final will be remembered for decades. Bro, I need I need Forest to beat them, man. I need Forest to beat them. I need Forest to beat them tomorrow. Ooh, we might be. Ooh, Henderson plus the balloon. You know what? We might actually be quite conflicted, Ayush, because if Crystal Palace get to the final, then we have Henderson here. How much 1 million coins cost in rupees? No clue. You'll have to convert it into FIFA points, and then you'll have to see how many FIFA points cost in rupees in the shop, Abhijit. I wouldn't pay though, Abhijit. I'll be honest with you. Don't spend your money, man. Don't spend your money. In late August, the new game's going to come. Save your money. Just play this game for fun. Get used to the mechanics. Just practice. Just save your money for the new game. I would not put any FIFA points in this, dude. I know you want to play now. I know you want to compete now. For the next 40 to 45 days, we are going to be in team of the season. You will get plenty of good rated cards. Just don't put your money into anything right now. You can do what Abhishek says, which is check FC breakdown. Me, Abhishek, and Onono all watch him, which I didn't realize that until we were on the chat. We all we all noticed each other were on the chat. But yeah, you can check on him. You can buy FIFA coins through his third person thing or whatever. I don't even know what that is really. But you can buy coins from there. But I would honestly recommend you to just save your money for the next game. And then if you want to do this, do it in the next FIFA. Because all these teams that have started from the you're playing against people who have basically all started from nasty. That's a nasty foul on Rogers. His sponsors are trusted so and you can apply his promo code for discount. I bought it for career mode. Yeah, fair enough, Abhijit. You can try this though. FC Breakdown is a YouTube channel. He's a Indian YouTuber who plays FIFA. If you wanna get coins, you can use his sponsor. You'll get a discount. I don't really know how the thing works, but they'll explain it to you when you're there. I don't really care about Ultimate Team. Tried Ultimate Team, liked it, but it's soul sucking, man. That's the fun, Abhijit. Yes, agree. Do not spend now. No point. It's no point spending now. Just play, have fun. And if you really want to embrace the grind with us all, Abhijit, then we'll see you in August. We'll see you at the top. I do watch him, great guy. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I like him. I'm planning on meeting him when he comes to Goa. He comes to Goa probably twice a year. I think next time I'll try and meet him. Let's see if he wants to meet up. He tries to time his visit to Goa when there is not much content going on also. So let's see. That's the fun, exactly. It is the fun, man. It's soul sucking, dude. Trust me. Last year I spent January, February. No, I spent February. Ooh, move by Mateta. Oh, is this the goal that finishes the game off? Ooh, wow, that was a great. What? I thought that ball went out for a corner. Okay. Oh, that was a great move. Great move there by Mateta. Yeah, Arav. Take care, Ayush. We'll see you too. United fan too. He is a United fan. That is right. Cut back corner for Aston Villa. Um, yeah, but that is the fun. Hello, Nitesh. How have you been? Been a while. Your Royals aren't doing very well at the moment. My God, this helmet thing is absolutely ridiculous looking. That was a great move there by Mateta, man. My God, Glasner has got Mateta playing so well. Incredible. 18 months ago, I thought he was absolute crap. Ooh! Oh, that was the save that bounced back into trouble. There you go. Villa still has the ball. Cross comes in. Cross is zippy. Cleared out by Kamada. Thoughts on Cooney? Oh, by the way, sorry, what was I saying? That is the fun, Abhijit. What was February, March, April, May? I was in elite. This year it took me mid March to get to Division One, and I went to Division. I finished last season Division One. I finished the season before that Division One. So March and April I finished Division One. What a save by Anderson! This different angle is a lot nicer. Wow, great reflexes there by Henderson. I'm nowhere near elite this year, man. That's how competitive it's gotten. That's because a lot of people's teams are getting good this year. The SPCs are cheaper. The SPCs available to you have become so much better now. It's so difficult. I don't think I'm going to hit elite division this year at all. 24, I reached elite towards the end. 25, sorry, 23, I reached elite towards the end. 24, I was elite for a couple of months. Not really good rating, but I was there for the rewards, for the experience of getting hammered by good players. But this year, Division one's as far as I'll go. Absolutely stuck. Thoughts on Cunha? I'm 50-50 Arav. Because yesterday I read, sorry to get back to the football talk. We were just talking about FIFA there for whoever got bored. Um, what was I saying? Sorry, got distracted. Um, the thing of the Cunha thing is that's a nasty tackle. Oh, the Kamada's got to be careful, yo. Ooh, hard tackle there. Uh, the Cunha thing is, I'm worried about his temperament, man. I'm worried about his temperament. Um, yeah, I'm worried about his temperament. Everyone is saying we need someone who's a fiery fellow and all, and I'm like, also another thing I realized, he signed a new deal in January, and Wolves are paying him 90 anywhere between 90 to 150,000. I'm like, they're paying a player when they signed him. Wolves was 16th or 17th in the league. When they signed him to a new contract, they agreed to pay him 150,000 a week for a 17th ranked team in the Premier League. What is he going to ask for us, Arav? This is what I'm worried about. What's he going to ask for us? And apparently, he has a temperamental issue. Is that going to be another problem for us? I read Onstein or Romano, I forgot who, yesterday was talking about Osimhen. There are two reasons why Osimhen is not being looked at by Premier League clubs. One is the apparently crazy salary he wants, which is 12 million net. I don't know what that means. 12 million net. 12 million net. If you are in England, 12 million net means your salary should be 24 million, which means he wants 500k a week. Victor Osimhen. I don't care if Chelsea buys Victor Osimhen at 500k a week, they're mad. They're absolutely crazy. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. There's a reason only Saudi is willing to pay that price. 12 million net annually in places like England is 50 after 50% tax means your original salary is 24 million. 500,000 a week. No thanks, bud. No thanks. Please, let's get Delap. I don't want to bankrupt my club for a fool who thinks he's worth more than he is. Um, that was one reason. Other reason apparently is his temperament. So if we are not looking for Osimhen because of his bad temperament, going for Cunha who has temperament issues makes me a little nervous. That's all I'll say. I don't know if you're here, Arav. Give me your thoughts. Hey Vedant, RR should get banned. They play like this and can't get away with it. Shocking. The bottom four to me are shocking. Let me just put it that way. I didn't expect it at least. Check what happened to him once. Google it. Okay, kind of really shocking. Wait, is the match started again? It was raining, wasn't it? Rain delay. I think that game's going to get washed out. It's already 10:30. What they can play till 11:45, right? Or what is it? They can play till 1:30. What is the I forgot what the rule is. But anyway, it'll be reduced overs. Oh Jesus, he got kicked in the face. Oh, that slow motion doesn't look great. By the goalkeeper. Lacerated ear. 25 stitches on a year. Millwall goalkeeper. Jesus. 25 stitches to something as small as your ear. My God, it must have been a big cut. You'll have to confirm it with Abhishek. Was that a big cut on his ear? Just based on that protective area on his headgear, it looks like. Relegate RR and CSK to the PSL or Bangladesh Premier League. Where should CSK? Dude, CSK, my God. Dhoni came out to bat at what, 7 or 8? He sent Jadeja at 4. Like either he has lost all his confidence, or this man is trying to play 4D chess without any pawns on the board. Oh no, 7 crores. Chelsea ain't paying any more than 100K. Forget five, bro. Honestly, I know you all need a striker, but 500K for a guy who's played in the Italian league and the Turkish league, man. And the only place that's really interested in him is Saudi. 12 million net, bro. Who the fuck is he? That's mad. That's mad. Arav's crying about he's not happy. You had to check the VAR. Was Preeto in today's match? Who's Preeto, dude? Preeti? Yes, she was there. Why I was on the screen? No, because I wanted to see if that I saw Drogba or not. I see your picture. I didn't realize you met him. I know he's from Rajasthan as well, right? If I remember correctly. Ref didn't even give a card on the spot. Bro, that's disgraceful. So how did he think his ear got cut open? Wind? Mad. If you look carefully, then you crop out bottom two, then it's a 2015, 2017 IPL table. PBKS bottle today. Why there? It's 202, na? Packed any thoughts, Dhruv? This is great. So just for the no, not sus, Nathan. I'm just seeing who was that in the picture. It looked like Drogba was. I just cut. Why is it sus? Half time. It would be sus if there was a girl in the picture. I agree. Half time. What was I? Yeah. So Dhruv, welcome to the everyone's talking about FC chat today. We have Abhishek who's discussed. You'll scroll up and you can see what Abhishek packed. We have Abhijit who has packed a few players too. I believe one is De Jong. Who else? Who else was in here talking about tots? Oh no no! Oh no no! I don't know if he has packed anything. He's not mentioned it. Who else? Was it just us? It's me, Abhijit, and Abhishek. Yeah, that's right. Three of us. Now you tell us who you packed, Dhruv, because I haven't finished my champs yet. 160 50 over 201 and 20. I mean, yeah, but bro, does it even look like KKR is going to make 200? Let's be honest. We are from same city, Pink City, Jaipur. Pink City is Jaipur. Yeah. IPL top 8, a team from Gujarat, a super giant team. Unono. Yeah, Unono also. But Unono never said what he packed. I can play again from next week, saving all my packs for PL and La Liga tots. See? 4D chess. That's exactly what I was telling Abhijit. Grind rivals this week as much as you can. Get as high as you can in rivals. Don't forget about tots. Forget about champs. Forget about qualifying. Just keep grinding the rivals and getting the extra rewards. And still, you can't see Harry Kane's armpits. Well, actually, Nitish, factually speaking, if Bayern Munich win next week's game or the next Bundesliga game, Leverkusen cannot mathematically catch them. So they have 3 games to play, and Leverkusen is behind by 8 points. So if Leverkusen lose or Bayern win next week, league is sealed. The armpits shall be revealed. They shall be. You still feel excited about IPL as it was during 2018? No, I don't feel excited about that, but that partly it's because Partly because during the pandemic, I stopped watching IPL. Watching cricket in an empty ground in Dubai was quite depressing. So maybe that's why. For me personally, I don't know what your reason is, but that was my reason at the time. It was because international cricket is too boring and three, four teams is there. Fair enough. That's a nice way of looking at it. I definitely prefer limited overs cricket. What a finish by Azay, man. What a finish. In a tight game, clutch matches like that are the difference maker. Wanted to check. IPL is boring because we are old shags now. It's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Cunha ball today, yeah. One goal, two assists. Let's keep it real. I mean, see, this is why I enjoy watching UFC, bro. I never get tired of it, personally. I never get tired of it. Yo, what is this? What is this league, man? The Portuguese league has 4 games left. Sporting and Benfica are on the same points, and Sporting are currently winning by 4 goals because they are leading by a 4 goal differential. How mad is that? 4 goal differential is what's separating the title right now with 4 games to go. Come on, man. My guy Alvaro needs to win one. Yeah, come on. On his first season at Benfica would be excellent. And you can't because he's suspended for the next match, so he can't lift the trophy. I mean, I don't think he's going to lift the trophy anyway next week. I think they're going to, because they can still technically lose games, right? No, if they actually, no, yeah, they need to win. I mean, he's not the captain anyway. You'll just see him lift the trophy, dude. Armpits and all. Besides, that's not how it works, nah. He'll be part of the ceremony anyway, even if he has a red card. So technically, you will see him lift the trophy no matter what. But he just won't be playing in the game, and all Spurs fans can rejoice. I can just picture the Spurs fans celebrating. Thank you. I can just picture it now. The Spurs fans go wild. Harry Kane's done it. He's absolutely done it. I can just see it. Everyone sitting in the corner, they're just celebrating like they all won the league too. They all won the league because Harry Kane won. That's exactly how that works. Oh, where are we? Where are we? So Inter and Napoli are also level on points. They have 5 more games to go. 5 more games to go. But Inter scored 20 more goals than Napoli. Does Napoli have the best defense? 25 goals conceded. Third best defense, Fiorentina. You know, a certain guy plays in goal for Fiorentina. I heard he's a bit of a legend. Fiorentina is still 4 points away from Champions League. They're on 56. Bologna is currently fourth on 60. Still possible. Still possible. We'll keep the dreams going, David, for you. Just for you, David. Alright, back to the chat. They're giving a free ride back 93 rated. Wait, who's giving a free ride back 93 rated? What free ride back 90? Oh, you're talking about Kenny Lala. No, that's not free, dude. I think you have to pay premium, right? Premium passes 500k. If you're talking about Kenny Lala, unless I'm forgetting someone. It may be because of end of season thing for Indian team, and we already watched enough during the season. You know what? We've been stressed out enough with the Indian cricket team this year. That's true. I agree. So the marketing has gone down. You know what? You make a great point, Abhishek. Me and Vedant were talking the other day. We were watching the we were watching the RCB match, and we saw an ad. Excuse me, for the I think it was yesterday or day before. CSK. It was yesterday. CSK Hyderabad match, and the the marketing has definitely gone down because in the ad it said, and I quote, "Can CSK defend their home turf?" I'm like, bro, they're dead last. The better way to advertise this is, can they get 2 points? Man's talking about defending his home turf when they're dead last, dude. What does that even mean? Who cares when you're dead last? You want points? Defend their home turf. God, like the marketing has gone down. It's a great point. No more dancing wids. All the ad merchants are tired after the long season. It's actually a refreshing change. All the ad merchants don't aren't around this year. All gambling has no memorable theme songs. Bro, I've noticed this year they're cranking up the gambling ads. Huh? Something I never thought we'd do in India, to be honest. Especially when they have no desire on showing alcohol or drugs, smoking. But yeah, that's interesting. Now that we aren't getting Osimhen, imagine Nathan if we're pulling Gyökeres. Well, Victor Gyökeres apparently is Arsenal bound, which would be disastrous for us personally. But I mean, we are apparently getting Liam Delap, Dhruv. Sorry to disappoint you, in case you didn't know. For whatever reason you didn't know, we are in talks with Liam Delap. So we are getting another young striker, which I don't know how I feel about. I don't see any difference really. Well, I see the difference. Liam Delap's only going to cost 30 million. Apart from that, I don't see the difference. We went from jumping Japan, ये इंडिया है तो ये इंडिया का त्योहार तो आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा. God, that song's terrible. I packed Sutalo 93 rated centre back. Sutalo is actually good, Abhijit. I don't know how he'll fit in your team, but I've heard Sutalo is actually good. Star Sports had worst. Hold on. Star Sports are worst at presenting apart from Mayanti Langer. They're nothing good. Even she gets a lot of shit because, quote unquote, of what she wears. I always thought she was very good. Shout out to Stuart Benny, son of World Cup winner and World Cup winner himself. The Bennies. Shout out. I like Stu Benny a little bit. I enjoyed. I used to when Stuart Benny played for Rajasthan. I liked watching him play. It's a long time ago, obviously. Quality of ads have gone down terribly. They used to have creative ads back then. Vodafone, Zuzu, bro, they've just given up. They know the IPL is just going to mint money. They have no interest. I discovered one thing: we get mature as a footballing fan. Don't argue on BS topics. As soon as one's own clubs gets battering, they go through a tough time. See, man, listen. I think we are always going to enjoy making fun of our rival clubs losing, but it will as we get older, it'll get to a point of time where the joke you can only make that joke for so long, Abhishek. You can't keep making the joke. It gets pointless. It gets pointless. We go nowhere. It just and you get too old for it. Quite honestly, you're right. Literally mute in between overs. I actually muted pretty much the whole time. I don't know. I do other things while I'm watching it. Like maybe I listen to a podcast while watching the game. Depends on the game, I guess. Where are the theme songs now? I know they went through such hard work of creating those theme songs. There were so many fun ones, and then they just. I mean the whistle podu, the CSK one was. I mean, as much as I can't stand them, it was so creative. Now they just given up basically, haven't they? Can't be bothered. When he swings the ball well, keep on reading. Unana might be shipped to Saudi. I'm not getting my hopes up, dude. Until he's gone, I'm miserable. Objectives. 93 right back in objectives. Why have I not? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Got it. Yeah, we actually got a couple of free cards in the objectives, right? They gave us at least what was it, three free cards, I think. Not bad. They're giving us some free ones. You are getting the premium mask. Come on, man. I got 2.5 million. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Would you guys care to know who I used the become immortal 500k on? Forget him. Lala. You know what's the weird thing, Abhishek? Lala is rank no level 2 or level 1 in the premium pass. They're giving you a 94 flashback Lala literally straight off the bat. Like literally, if you have joined in the last 2 months, you're gonna get a meta card for free. You put 500k, but you get everything for 500k, right? As you progress. But straight off the bat, you get Lala. Incredible, incredible. I have to say, the premium pass was a lot better than I thought it would be, and I thought it was gonna be shit. Della Madalena versus Belal Muhammad next week, Sunday 5:30. Not getting up that early, but we'll do the main card watch along for anyone who wants to join me for UFC next week. Big fight in Miami. Not Miami, sorry, Montreal. Montreal, Canada, yeah. CSK fans don't get Tala glazing all the way. Abhishek, seventh. Seventh yesterday. Jadeja at 4. He's lost all his confidence, man. I hope he quits after this year, man. It's not looking. It's just becoming sad, to be honest. Drugs, I know. Why I said drugs, I don't know. Pan Bhar Vimal. Yeah. Bro, that's Bolo Zuban Kesri thing what they do with the fingers, whatever. What is this? Can someone tell me what is this? Can someone tell me what this is? I've never seen anyone in my life go like this to somebody. Can someone explain to me what that is? Is are people is this like a cool thing people do now? Like where they do that because their favorite actor is in an ad which does that. It's the most stupidest thing. I don't get it. I don't know what that is. The lap is great, dude. See, listen, I'm not. What I'm trying to say is we want experienced people, Abhishek, and we get another young striker. The whole one of the main reasons we were looking at Osimhen and Gyökeres is because we want a senior striker to lead the line, so Rasmus can play under his wing. Even Xerxes can shadow under his wing and learn things. But if we get someone who's younger than Rasmus and younger than Xerxes, it makes no sense. We're going in the opposite direction. We are, in fact, getting players younger than the players we are trying to help establish and get back into form. It's weird. She's still good. Needs a better person who designs her clothes. I still remember hosting the I League match in Z-Sport. I mean, I think honestly, I think she wears those clothes because it's boiling hot. And if I'm being very honest with you, Shanks, I don't blame her. Because if it's as hot as it is there as it is here, if I could get away with wearing shorts, I'd wear shorts, bro. I'm not even joking. Nobody wants to see my hairy legs on TV, so that's never gonna happen. But believe me, if I could get away with wearing shorts as a presenter in this weather conditions, I would do it every day of the week. Call of UCS is the greatest theme after the deforestation of 400 acre. Yeah, together responsible plant all those trees. Okay. Nothing to do with cricket, Vedant, but whistle Podu for you, dude. God bless. Unlike RCB scoring 200 runs and stuff. That has about 3.5 million Manchester. He ain't going nowhere. Arav, I'll tell you. I'm going to give you some good news now about this. Because anytime I hear the word Onana, there's never good news coming out from my mouth, sadly. But I'm going to give you some good news. There's 2 years left on Onana's contract. And whether he wants to or not, he's gonna go. Because nobody is going to extend his contract unless Ruben Amorim is a bigger criminal than I thought he was. He's got 1 year at best. One more year. I said he's going to last 3. He lasted 3. He might last 4 simply because we might not have money to buy a goalkeeper this season. But at the end of the 2025-26 season, he's not going to be here anymore because we're not going to extend his contract for a 5th year. So he might have bought a 3.5 million mansion, which by the way, I have to say this, not like I'm a billionaire. 3.5 million is not a lot of money for in the area he's staying in. I don't know what you can get in the areas they stay in, because apparently they stay all the United players stay in a very posh area of Manchester. He it can just be an investment, dude. Um just for reference purposes, Arav, maybe you already know this, but just a little reminder. Virgil van Dijk was staying in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's mansion that he bought who knows how long ago. Until Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the job permanently. Virgil van Dijk was staying in Ole's house. He was renting from Ole. Like I said, in the areas these people stay in, everything's expensive. So this 3.5 million mansion is probably going to it's going to be a good one, but it might not even be the biggest one in the on the road, to be frank. So everything's really expensive there. So 3.5 million may sound a lot, but it's only a oh, what a shot! What a save by Dean Henderson there off McGinn, continuing his fiery form. So I wouldn't be worried about that because they'll just rent it. Or he might sell it at a profit. He probably rent it though, because the area he's probably bought in is probably going to go up. In about 5 years, it'll probably be worth double the money. So whether he's here or not, he's only going to be here for another year. So him buying a house could just simply be a financial portfolio investment. What a save by Henderson again. That's how you spit pan masala. Okay. Sayami Khair is great as well. She used to play prof. Okay. Saying this again. CSK fans don't care. I mean, it's fine if they don't care, but there's only so much you can pretend. Trying to say swivel on it. It's a very slow. That's a very slow way of saying swivel on it. Can't speak while rebels at the boat, so say watch my eyes and guess what I'm saying. Oh. Cyrus Barocha podcast. He wears shorts every single time. Exactly. Shout out to my Parsi brethren. My mom knows him. All the Parsis are quite. All the Parsis in Bombay, they are very. It's a very small circle. So आंखें कैसे पड़े सेम एक्सप्रेशन होते. Bro is the most abnormal looking jacked body, wide buff chest and chicken legs. Cyrus. He's definitely interestingly built, dude. It makes you wonder if he took his fitness seriously, how nicely he'd look. Man doesn't miss just day though. I gotta respect it, dude. He likes the pec deck flies, dude. God bless. Oh, penalty, penalty. Wow, Eze is an absolute problem. Eze is an absolute problem. Great fake. Great fake there. Oh my god. Good evening's about to become good night. लोगों के लिए बोला है उर्दू वर्ड वाले लोग are not normal. Oh god. I have more respect for Bhojpuri films than Urdu would. I didn't even know Urdu would was a thing. I just read it now. Do you think Cunha brings in some experience in our attack? Yeah, but Arav, here's the thing, right? This is what I'm trying to say. It's like I don't. We are buying Cunha because Cunha will technically be. If you just do the maths on everyone's age, if you take Fernandez, Garnacho, Mainu, Ahmad, I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but let's say you Xerxes. If you take those four as the number tens for the next season, Glasner's having a fight. Oh, there's a fight going on. Glasner's having a fight with one of the assistant coaches. But let's say you take those five people, for example. Cunha's 26. Cunha's older than all of them except Bruno. But Bruno's anyway the captain, so you don't count him. So he's just based on that simple math, he's definitely bringing experience into the club. Two of the one's 20, one's 21, one's 23, and one's 22. He's 26. So based on default, by the way, Mateta with his ear mask is coming on. That looks like literally looks like a mask on his ear. Just hold on. We'll just watch the penalty and I'll continue what I was going to say, Arav. Um, God, this mustache looks a little off too. Oh, oh! Oh my God, no way. Wow. Wow. Maybe he should have just given it to Eze. Low on confidence there. Did he save it? It's such a weird. Yeah. No, he didn't save it. My God. Oh no. They better get through now because Eze's hard work just went in vain there. Um, do you need remember MTV Bakra? Yeah, I do. It was the Indian version of Punked, isn't it? Wait, actually, was Bakra there before Punked? I have to think about this now. But yes, Arav, roughly speaking, he does bring in experience. But the thing is, that is for our number tens, right? Number tens players. Our forwards are give or take Xerxes, Chido Obi Martin, and Hoyland. And if you get in another 21-year-old, then again Rasmus is the one leading the line at 22 because he's the oldest player in the team in the forward line. If you count Xerxes as a 10, even if you don't count Xerxes as a 10, he's still 23, right? So everyone's around the same age gap. There's no real quote unquote experience. So buying Delap, even though the release clause is, listen, man, he might be a steal, right? City Academy has been good last 3, 4, 5 years. He might be an absolute steal for 30 million. But then if he doesn't function, the fan base is going to lose it again. They're going to go, we should have gone for Gyökeres, we should have gone for Osimhen, we should have gone for this person. Even Mateta would have been an improvement. And everyone will say that because we did not get an experienced striker again. I would just prefer if we go for an experienced striker and cut out all the drama. Because release clause or no release clause, there's no guarantee it's going to work. Whereas if we get an experienced striker, he can at least help the other young strikers do better, improve in our team. I'll just give you a really simple example. Look how well Edison Cavani improved Martial, Greenwood, Rashford to a lesser extent. Rashford's just game is fairly one dimensional. He might not able to improve as much. But see how much he improved Martial. But just see how much he improved Greenwood, man. Look how much he improved Greenwood. That's the one you have to keep an eye on. That's what experience does. Even when he's not hitting on all four cylinders, all six cylinders, or how many ever cylinders you want your car to have, he's improving the other cylinders. Just to continue with the reference. So I would just prefer an experienced striker. But if we're getting Cunha and Delap, we gotta back it, dude. That's what we do. We are the fans. We have to back it. So we'll back it. No other choice, do we? Now I hear Cyrus remembers fight with Puneet Superstar. Cyrus pranked Rahul Dravid in 99 2000 FTV Bakra season. Please do a El Clasico stream, buddy. I'm not going to do it simply because I have a back to back stream tomorrow. And I'm trying not to get sick again. Desperately. So Cyrus said he auditioned for when he figured out he can make it into mainstream. Look at him, man. Diversifying his acting portfolio, dude. Respect. Fraud, MTV Bakra. He lives in Valkeshwar area near Hanging Guard. I know. Somewhere, it's either there or somewhere near Kemp's Corner, Breach Candy area. I know he lives somewhere there only in that area. All the fancy people live. Get that Henry region in Eddie the Goat and get no thanks. He hit someone else. Look at this. Finally enjoying his retirement in his mid 70s. Roy Hodgson, last Crystal Palace manager, of course. That's nice. Look at him, like a big old teddy bear. I don't have anything negative to say about Roy Hodgson. He was very, he was a very soft-spoken man. Off. What a goal. Ismail Assar. Now it might be over. My God, if Mateta scored, it would have been 3-0, man. This game would have been over. They still got to be careful. They can't get too giddy. Oh, come on, Martinez. Are you not gonna pretend the bottle is a big penis and make a catch joke? Come on, man. Look at these Crystal Palace fans, bro. Half of them are going to cry today. Some babies are going to be born today. I mean, going to be created today, I should say. You know, who knows? Maybe a couple of them will be named after some Crystal Palace players. Look at this. Look at this. Debut. Oh my, how? Just not position right? Too central. Looks up. Beautiful. Can you imagine if he played for Liverpool? Liverpool were looking at him, right, when he was playing for Watford. Then he went down. Liverpool was still interested in him. Crystal Palace and in the end ended up buying him. I won't be surprised if he goes to a better club after this season. Maybe not necessarily in England, but a better club. What mic am I using? I'm using the Yeti Blue. 100% football literacy, sir. Look, the Aston Villa fans are gonna cry now. Hey, Rochir, have you been to the ghetto in Breach Candy? No, I don't believe I have. I don't think so. No. Sar is from Kerala. Begins coming off again. Leon Bailey. And Matson's coming on. Those Parsi people are richest in Indian ethnicity. What I remember, 12, 13, they're poorest as income over. Yeah, dude, there's not that many of them. I don't know if, yeah, but they're also the very few of them, Shanks. Just by average, it's a lot easier to do. Also, you have to realize Ratan Tata probably probably is richer than all of them combined, and therefore easily one of the richest ethnicities. Shanks, there are many Parsi who own nice properties. I mean, listen, dude. We call it nice properties now, but they used to be regular houses back in the day. A lot of things have changed in Bombay. Crystal Palace fans are already parting. Adam Wharton has been good for CP. Yes. Someone apparently we were looking at last season. Speaking of which, another R because Arav, you asked me about thoughts on Cunha and Liam Delap. We might be also interested in Tyler Dibling, who's also early 20s, I think. What is he, 19? 19 or 20? We need experienced strikers, man. I mean, listen, Abhishek saying Liam Delap's good, but telling you right now, 10 games into the season, he scores 0 goals, and everyone will say we should have got an experienced striker. And the thing is, the problem with Liam Delap is you can't go. He's from a new league. This is his first season in the Premier League. You can't give any of the usual excuses you would have given, like you gave to Rasmus, like you gave to whatever Anthony, like you gave to Martinez. You can't give that excuse to Liam Delap because he played already in the Premier League. He's already scored more goals than our forwards in the Premier League, both of our forwards combined, actually. And you can't say he's too young because he plays every game for Ipswich in the same league as Rasmus and Xerxes play. So, unfortunately, he will not have the benefit of the excuses, which means if he does not score quickly into his start of his United career, a certain fan base and 100% all the pundits would go, you have bought a young striker again instead of going for experience, which would be very true because then that is a good criticism of them. Parsis offer loans on low interest rate. I'm interested. Parsis around 60, 70, the population still 30, 40 like earning want to be poor. Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, dude, there isn't a lot of them, but yeah. I'm nervous for Copa del Rey. I don't mind a loss as long as all the players escape injury free. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something because there are no Madrid fans here. I can tell you, if Barcelona win, it's great for me, and I think Abhishek knows what I'm about to say. It's because I've done the Ansu Fati showdown SBC, and if Ansu Fati wins, 99 pace, 93 shooting. I think he's 5'5", and he's going to get a third play style plus. Now, Ruchi might have no clue what I just said, but the foot economist in me would like Ansu Fati to win because it was a cheap SBC that might actually pay off for me. Because that Arda Guler one was an absolute robbery. I refused to participate in. So, if Barca wins, we will be there the next day to reap the benefits. That's all I'll say. I don't know. I don't know if Abhishek, you still have 2 hours to do it, dude. I recommend you doing it. I recommend you doing it, dude. It's only two squads. Do it and pray that they cook. That's all. Pray that they cook. Of course, I know ultimately. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you're playing it every day, right? So they put out a Copa del Rey showdown SPC. Arda Güler and Ansu Fati. Arda Güler was four or five squads, and Ansu Fati was two squads. And if I'm being very honest with you, I'm not even making it a real educated guess. Chris Richards gets booked, by the way. I'm not making even an educated guess. I'm going by simply the fact that Barcelona has had a better season. That does not mean Real Madrid cannot win this. So I'm going by Barcelona has had a better season, and the Ansu Fati SPC was significantly cheaper. Now, if it happens, I benefit from it. Let's just put it that way. Abhijit, actually, that Ansu Fati card, if you have fodder, maybe you should look into doing it. If you don't mind, relieving yourself of some fodder. How shameless is Perez? See, but here's the thing. Oh no, no. The Real Madrid fans will say, how can you say that about our president? He's won 9 Champions Leagues or whatever under his presidency. He has bought these many so and so players. Ooh, crowded box. Ball goes over the bar from a Leon Bailey shot. Aston Villa trying to push. They still have 25 minutes. Um, they will say he won all these things, got all these stars. How can you say this about him? It all went south when they bought Mbappe for, and they all I don't know why they all pretend like we're fools, but they all went, oh, we signed Mbappe on a free, and then something was mentioned about 200 plus million signing on bonus. That's not free. Free is free. Free means you sign him to a contract and you pay him wages. No signing on bonus of 200 million, I might add. So they spent all their money there, decided not to get a right back, which they now got in Trent, who does not defend, by the way. So that's going to be hilarious. Uh, they should definitely get a few more centre backs unless they want to convert Chouameni into a centre back permanently. They definitely need to get a striker because Mbappe is not a number 9. Sorry to disappoint anyone who thinks he is. He's never been a number 9. He never has been a number 9. He never will be a number 9. He just does not have that prowess, unfortunately. If you don't believe me, PSG is not an indication of anything because PSG have won the league by 24 points. They lost their first game today at midnight. when they had Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, when they lost games faster than that, and they won the league by 9 points. They're actually winning the league by three times the amount of points without Messi, Neymar, or Mbappe because they're playing as a team. Perez has decided to invest in a player instead of a bunch of players. And unfortunately for Real Madrid, they are finding out the hard way that this year it's not going to work. So, yeah, it's like gambling in FIFA. I mean, the showdown SPC is a little bit like gambling for sure because you really don't know who's going to win. Like, Real Madrid could definitely win the game. Like Ruchi said himself, he's nervous about the game. They could definitely win the game, even though Barcelona has had the better season, still in the Champions League, probably going to win the league. Still could win this one-off cup match. So it is like gambling, but you know what? It's a when the gamble's this cheap, it doesn't feel like it hurts that bad. Definitely less than the Glazers. I mean, in fairness to the Glazers, they did give us money, man. I don't like defending them, Vedant, but they at least gave us money to buy multiple players. I don't, in fact, you know what? I'd go as far as to say, Vedant, that the Glazers would never spend 200 million on one player. Sorry, sign a player for 200 million. Signing bonus. But we're playing Gerard Martin. So what, dude? So what? So what? Are you not playing Gerard Martin in the league? Are you not playing Gerard Martin in the Champions League? He's good enough to play in those formats. He's good enough to play in this format, right? Asensio coming off for Ramsey. Barkley coming on for Kamara. Jesus, they're throwing all their attackers on for the last 20 minutes. Wow. Don't think there are any defensive midfielders left. They took out McGinn and Kamara. They're just all attacking midfielders now. It's going to be interesting to see the rest of the 20 minutes. Is Freedom Fighter not playing? I believe I saw the back end of the Chelsea match. They won 1-0, I believe. I believe Jadon Sancho, Abhishek can confirm it for me if I'm saying it incorrectly. I believe Jadon Sancho came on at 84 minutes for Noni Madueke. I think like a minute after Noni Madueke forced a really, really good save off the left hand side. He shot with his right foot, by the way. I don't think I've actually seen that. He was playing on the left hand side, cut in, made a good driving run into the penalty box, dodged a couple of players, forced the save. And I think 2 minutes later, he got subbed off for Sancho. So Sancho played 10 minutes of football. So basically, no, he didn't play. Because the game still was 1-0 before he showed up and it ended 1-0. So it's as good as he didn't play, to answer your question. I hate Barca from my core, but now I hate Real Madrid more. Bloody shameless. Well, oh no. In fairness to me, it's just a gamble SPC, dude. You know, man's just trying to make the most of a little gamble. He has nothing to win. He has nothing to lose. I mean, well, technically I have something to win, but I have nothing to lose. What do you think? We have any chance of winning this time? Wait, what are we talking about? DC fan. God, it as much as it bothers me to say this, because nothing I enjoyed more than a DC and a RCB loss. I have to say that DC is looking good this season. Have to say. Do you have a chance? I mean, of course you have a chance, dude. Basically, if I read somewhere correctly, if CSK loses the next match, they're done. They cannot qualify. Look, Mateta doing some shithousery. Love to see it. They can't qualify, so that's one team done. I'm pretty sure if Hyderabad loses the next game, they probably are mathematically done too. So as far as y'all will definitely qualify. Y'all have a chance. I mean, once you qualify, everyone has a chance to. Everyone has a chance. I would say this is probably your best chance to win one. I think it's RCB and DC's best chance to win an IPL because even though Mumbai is currently fifth, assuming, I don't know if the game's going to continue or not, but I favor Punjab to win the game today, unless it ends in a draw. Still rain delay, right? So if this match ends in a draw, Punjab Kings will go. They'll go 2 points clear of us, right? They'll get 1 point. Oh, wait, hold on. 5, 3, 9, 8, 9. Oh, they are 1 point ahead of us already. So they'll get a point. If this match ends in a draw, they'll get a point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, we might qualify, we might not qualify. I think DC and RCBs, this is their best chance to win an IPL, quite honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. PBK is fourth now, right? It's washed. It's just a rain delay. So they are 1 point ahead of Mumbai. Mumbai is fifth. Yeah. Um, that has nothing. Bro is a DC fan, the only Delhi fan I've seen. So it's all good, dude. It's all good. It's all good. It makes the subscriber base more diverse. I think you'll have a good chance though. So PBK is fourth now. That's fine. 1 point is you can catch up to. So I'm a Delhi Capital supporter, but I feel like we have more to give. But the GT team is too good. The GT team is looking too good. But the Clown Prince cannot win, dude. Under no cost must the Clown Prince win. Okay, it's Virat slowly. It's Hitman Sharma. It's anybody else, but it can't be the Clown Prince, dude. I can't deal with any more. I can't deal with any more. What do you call it? What I think it was Vedant or Abhishek who used the right word. I can't deal with any more glazing, dude. Any more PR. So as long as it's not Gujarat Titans, we'll take it this year. Sancho was good against Fulham, but yeah, you can have him back. I don't want him back, dude. I didn't want him in the first place. I was happy. I thought Dortmund were going to buy him for us. Bro, I remember everyone trolling us on online. My God, look at Sancho playing silky football at Chelsea. He's cooking. He's back. He's back. Oh my God, this is where careers go to die. Manchester United's horrible. And then, yeah, we leave it at that. We'll stop at then. What do I get from that SPC? Well, you get an Ansu Fati, which is 91 and two play styles. If Barcelona win the Copa del Rey, he'll go to 93 and he'll have one more play style. So you're not just getting an upgraded card, you're getting an extra play style as well. So, if you have a La Liga team, that Ansu Fati is going to be cracked because he'll be 99 pace if Barcelona win. And pace, if you're not a good skilled player, which a lot of people on FIFA are not, pace goes a long way in the game. Let's just put it that way. GTA heavily depend on top three batsmen. That dude, Sudarshan, Sai Sudarshan is just crushing it right now. It's a real problem this year. Real problem. I mean, I'm really into IPL this year, dude. I absolutely only watched the Mumbai Indians game last year. I'm really, really into it. And the only reason I'm not watching the game right now is because of this game. And that too, I still watched right till the over delay, till the rain delay. I watched today's game basically. I watched today's game, I think, from the second over, from the first innings. Oh wow. Crystal Palace are trying to hit a long ball to put this game to bed. 14 minutes are left. I hope they peak too early and lose form in the playoffs. They probably will. They probably will. You've got two now. Now CSK fans. Wait, hold on. Where's this? Okay, wait. Now CSK fans will understand why RCB celebrated qualifying next last season. Well, they won't understand because they might be the first team to get knocked out this IPL. Why the have to you hate DC? Are we relevant enough to be hated? This makes me happy in some way. No, it was just like a banter thing, right? Like always Delhi, obviously Delhi Daredevils, as they used to be called. It was just hilarious to see because they have this very aggressive approach in the IPL auction. I don't know who that guy is. You know that big rotund bald fellow with a I call it the laurel wreath haircut, where the hair only goes around like that, around your skull. I don't know what hairstyle you call that. That's what I call it, because it reminds me of the Julius Caesar wreath that they used to wear, the Roman emperors. But I always see that guy, and I was like, this guy is a really annoying person to look at. And I'd see them be very aggressive in the IPL auctions of old. And I just used to find it hilarious that Delhi always would finish really horribly or last a lot. And yeah, I don't hate them. I just find it funny when DC and RCB lose. I don't hate them. It's like if they win, then they win. I'm not like, oh, they can't win at all costs kind of hate it. I just used to find that funny. That bald man used to really annoy me in the auction though. That is one reason why I didn't like it. But what is the point if Mumbai qualifies for playoffs? Any discussion is pointless. They'll get all the tosses in the final and end up winning again. Well, Ruchir, I wish I could. I wish I had the same confidence you have in my team. But unfortunately, there's just no evidence in the last 2 years to prove that that can actually happen. It's a hypothetical thing that could happen, but there's no evidence that that will actually all happen. We'll all win the toss and end up winning again. Because you can win as many tosses as you want. You still got to win the match. Oh my God, they're bringing on more attackers. Boy, Aston Villa really. Daniel Marlin on for Morgan Rogers. More attackers. Eddie and Ketia on for Mateta. Can you imagine if Ketia scores today? Bro, the innovation, this year protection thing is, I've never seen it in my life. But it just goes to show you how advanced sports science is getting with everything as well. It looks like a wrestling helmet, but clearly it is for the protection of just the ear. Vedant's RCB, and yes. Punjab match ended no result. So they are 1 point ahead of us now. So we're back to fifth. Actually, true. How's Mumbai winning every goddamn toss? Bro, but what difference does it make is if we don't win the match? Who gives a crap about winning the toss? Yeah. Also, can I ask all of you something? You know what? This is the best people to ask, right? So surely, I am not the only person who finds it pointless, especially when there is rain. Okay, especially when there's rain, that these people go toss in 5 minutes, then they come out, they take 10 minutes to fucking stand there. Oh, Crystal Palace almost put the game to bed. Ismail Assar with a header, just wide. Oh, that would have. It doesn't matter how much they'd attack then because they'd only have 10 minutes. That could have been game over. It should have been game over with Mateta's penalty, to be honest. But what a cross, by the way. Huh? Was that Kamada? What a cross. 2-0 is still dangerous, man. 10 minutes is enough time. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but 10 minutes. Oh no. Oh, blocked. Tyreek Mitchell blocks the cut back, clears it. Oh my God. Aston Villa just thrown all the attackers on the pitch now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can win the toss as much as you like. You lose the match, who cares? Oh, sorry, where was I? Yeah. They take 10 minutes to call the two captains out to toss. They have like a toss will begin in 10 minutes, right? And then after the toss, there's another 10 minutes of doing fuck all, and then the game plays. I don't understand why do they need to come to the middle of the pitch to do the toss, dude? Why? And especially when there's rain delay, bro, there's nothing more frustrating when we are waiting for the match. There is rain delay, example in Bangalore, where you can't even start the match. And then they go, oh, but the toss comes first. And you're like, bro, it's raining. Can we just get on with the game, please? Just do the toss on the sidelines, on the same patch of grass, but outside. Just get on with it, man. Nobody wants to see the toss. Like, I love how they do. And we're here with both captains for the toss today. We have the third umpire who's going to overlook the toss. I'm like, it's heads or tails, bro. Okay? Nobody's doing rocket science here, okay? Okay? There's nothing life-changing going on that we're all waiting for the toss to happen televised. Okay? You don't need to be in the middle of the pitch. You don't need the third umpire to call heads or tails like some donkey. You can just zoom in on the coin and then just everyone knows if it's heads or tails. And just get on with the game. But they will make the toss. They'll make the toss even like it's a fucking spectacle, yeah. And when there's rain delays, bro, when there's rain delays, they want to take time out of the rain delay to do a toss. It's the most frustrating thing I've seen. It's the most irritating thing about the IPL. Arav's also a DC fan. That's three. There might be more DC fans than any other fans here. Funny. Funny though. The CSK fans not showed up. He must be stressed out of his mind today. Aditya. You can never call him slowly when someone scored 48 or 40. Come on, dude. The difference between that man and this man is that man's an emperor. Also, that man never spent the majority of his career playing T20. He was always a slow batter. He was always as we like to call it, a shot selector. You're three DC fans here. This makes me tear up a bit. Oh my god. Sancho needs to leave, man. Come on, get the effort. But no one wants to spend 20 million on him, dude. We need to sell him for between 16 to 20 million. I think. No, that's not true, actually. I think 20 million is more than enough. If we can get 20 million, we'll be good. I'm sorry, is that Chilwell? I'm sorry, when did this happen? When did this happen? Chilwell's running and he didn't pull anything. It's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle. And when did this trade happen? I didn't even know. Abhishek now asked with C. I believe Abhishek supports KKR if I'm not mistaken. Oh, another bad foul. Kamada finally eats the yellow. Why is Sai Sudarshan not in the Indian team contention? Would you like to guess, Ruchir, or would you like me to tell you? I'll give you a clue. Ads. Sai Sudarshan will be our best ODI batsman. Like I said, ads. Kiran Granshi, the director of GMR. Wait, who is Kiran Kumar Gandhi? Who are we talking about? Evidence? MI fans asking for. Bro, I'm asking for. I don't think it can actually end up winning the game when you play this bad. I'm sure we won plenty of tosses last year. It didn't stop us from finishing ninth or whatever, dude. Yeah. We won tosses last year too. I don't think we won all our games, did we? KKR is in the mud though. They're in the mud for one season. Next season will be the worrying time. If it happens more than one season at a time, then it's something you have to keep an eye out on. I want to ask if the match was, does the crowd get a refund? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. In T20, most of the time chasing team, maybe, dude. Last year we won tosses and lost all our games, so clearly that rule doesn't necessarily guarantee anything. Ooh, Marlin goes around a bunch of players, lays it off for cash, but he misses. He does not hit the jackpot, unfortunately. Ball rolls out wide. Rohit Sharma lost his last 15 tosses. He's terrible, dude. Oh, the bald guy is Kiran Granchi. Okay. Wait, sorry, Grandi. Okay. Director of GMR. That's who the bald guy is? Annoying. Annoying fellow. The toss in football is, bro, the toss in football is even worse. When we go into extra time and we all just want to go to bed, and the referee goes, "Hey, you come here. Hey, you come here." And they both look at each other and go, "Bro, we've already done this. Just continue. Continue how we started off. Why are we retossing and choosing which person kicks off and which? Just start it all over again, right?" So if I started on the left hand side and he kicked it off. After 90 minutes, just do it back and forth again. The guy comes here, they all handshake each other, and the toss happens again, and then he asks him which side you want to play, and he asks him if you want to kick the ball. Then when it goes to penalty, oh fuck! When it goes to penalties, they do the same shit again. They all handshake each other, and then he goes, which goal do you want to go to? Which person you want to shoot? I'm like, come on, man! I want to go to sleep, bro. It's not 11 o'clock UK time everywhere else. Let's go. For the love of God, I want to go to bed, man. I don't care about you. I don't care about this toss. Let's get on with it. Fucking boring game. I'm like, oh, bro, come on, man. Just fucking get on with it. It's 4 a.m. in India. Let's move it already. It's the most frustrating thing, dude. Just reset back how it started the first 90 minutes. You pick left, he's shooting. After 90 minutes, it goes back to two halves. Start again the same way. That's it. It's not that difficult. Fucking hell, man. And then they all handshake each other for five. They handshake each other again and again. Oh, God, man. When they said football was a contact sport, I didn't think they were talking about handshakes, dude. Whew. Emperor of Sakinaka. Chili B. Wait, I didn't even know. When did he get traded? Was this a January trade? DC part owner. What politics? Who would he replace? In which format? He did play a couple of matches over here, but he ain't replacing anyone. What are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Cricket is such a weather sensitive sport. Yeah, that is the problem. Why don't we build roof over stadiums? Because it won't become a. Well, there's many reasons why we don't build roofs over stadium. First of all, is who knows how much more it would cost. Second is I don't think there are enough events to facilitate it being a profitable investment. The reason it works in football and basketball and NFL and other things is because other things get hosted there when sports isn't happening. Here in India, we don't have the most number of events, you know, year round. Also, the cricket happens few and far between. I mean, I don't count Ranji obviously because the viewership of Ranji anyway is not going to make it profitable in most of these stadiums. So, I mean, for the longest part, Wimbledon didn't have a retractable roof, and Wimbledon, I think, is the most. I mean, center court for the as the matches go on. If I'm not mistaken, center court is the most expensive tickets in any Grand Slam, and they didn't have a retractable roof until what 2015, 2016. I mean, they had the money to clearly do it. That is once a year sport, but they make so much money. They make so much money between the people coming there and the people using the facilities, and obviously the sponsorships they get for Wimbledon. That they can afford to have a retractable roof because it actually doesn't really dent their profits. But places like India and all, it's tough, man. It's tough. Imagine if they put a retractable roof on the Narendra Modi Stadium. God, I don't even want to know how much that would cost because the moment you say how much that costs, there'll be people saying it's okay to spend the money on that. And then the other half will say the people don't, 50% of the people don't get to eat in our country and you're building a retractable roof stadium. You know, it's a lose lose. Sai Sudarshan might seal his place in the test, but not in ODI. Who's he replacing? Neither. Bro, he's not replacing anyone. Oh my god, you can see Mateta's here. Um, it's a big bandage. Um, bro, like I said, oh no, ads. That's the clue. What are these Neom FC links with? What is Neom FC and where is it? Now, this is actually a question I'm very excited you asked me about, Arav. The thing that reminds me of, first of all, Neom FC, I think, is a team that has been promoted from whatever their second league is, I believe. Those are the links. Neom FC is the team interested in Andre Onana. When you ask me where is Neom, well, Neom FC is in Saudi, in case you didn't know, Arav. It's from the Saudi league. The thing that when I think of Neom, I think of the Lion City. Now I don't know if it's in the same area as the Lion City because the Lion City is called Neom. For all those who don't know what the Lion City is, please Google it. Because if that thing really gets built, oh my god, that's all I can say. Oh my god, because I would like to visit. If it's even 50% of how it's advertised, I would love to go see it. But yeah, damn, Nathan hates coins. No, I don't hate coins. I hate wasting time. So I can take Kohli's role in ODIs at 3. That's adorable, Vedant. Like I said, no ads. Baz technically plays less trash shots, can play long innings at 100% strike rate. Kohli's sons will undo that. I myself a Kohli fan, but Kohli will retire in 2 years. Wow, that's generous. I actually don't think it's going to be 2 years. After that, it's Sai's era. I mean, I'd love to see him, but is it going to happen? Not happening before the next World Cup. Cool. Game over. That's Sa. Sa with a death blow. 3 minutes left. Oh, can you imagine if Glasner pulls this off? Back-to-back cups. Europa League and now FA Cup final. Man's gonna get a statue in his name. Man's gonna get a statue in his name. Rocco will play the next ODI World Cup. Yeah, probably. That is true. Hey, Tolombo, what's the score? Oh, that's 202 for 7. The score is 3-0 Crystal Palace and there's 3 minutes left, which basically means Crystal Palace have won. We're happy till Freedom Fighters team is losing. Oh, God. Thought he bought a house in Manchester. Yeah, he bought a house in Manchester, but it's like I gave the same excuse to Arav Tolombo. Arav said the same thing earlier, who's also a United fan. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer bought a house in this fancy neighborhood where apparently all the players live in. About over 25 years ago. And Virgil van Dijk was the latest renter of that until the rent, I guess it's a yearly rent, until the rent got over and then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer moved back into his house with Virgil van Dijk was living in his house. There is this really posh neighborhood between Liverpool and Manchester. Because I remember this because this is where Jesse Lingard has a house. It's in a town or village called Warrington. And it's kind of in between Liverpool and Manchester. So, I mean, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer must have bought that house ages ago, and he keeps just renting it to the near whichever footballer is interested in renting the house. Virgil van Dijk was living in it for a couple of years, and then when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got full time and before the new season began, he moved back into his old place. So what I'm basically trying to say is Andre Onana could have very well bought a £3.5 million house in Manchester. If he's not here in June or July or whenever it is, whichever month exactly, he'll just put it on the market to rent because there'll be some other players that will more than happy to rent from him until he gets his house. Onana's bought his house almost 3 years complete after he signed here. Someone might not wait 3 years, or there might be people who wait 3 years to buy a house just like he did, because maybe they won't be here for 3 years. So someone will rent his house for him and he'll go to wherever he's going and he'll play football there. So it doesn't really affect anything long term per se, because Arav thought there's no way Onana is going to go. And I'm like, Onana has 1 more year with an option of adding on another year. If he stays this year, it's because we can't afford to buy a new goalkeeper. But this is the year he's staying. He's not staying after this year, no matter what. So, worst case scenario, Andre Onana is here for 1 more year. Best case scenario, he might look to finally go elsewhere. But the house is not a factor, is kind of my point. Ethan, I think if we win the Europa League, we'll win the Champions League next year. As I was typing this, I could not keep a straight face. God, I could not stop. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't hold the laugh. Listen, man, anything's possible. That's all I'd say. I'm good. Long ball. Oh no! Don't tell me they're going for a fourth one. Oh, here we go. Munoz through. Cross comes in. Sar hat trick was incoming there, and they threw. Glasner, back-to-back finals. Crazy. It's a club owned by former West Brom and Watford player Alan Neom. Oh, dude. Is it? No, they won't allow them to. They won't allow them to own clubs in their country. Neom is the name of the Line City though. Perfect result for Chelsea. Just an investment, exactly. This is FA game. This is an FA Cup game, Mister. Who do you think will win the FA Cup? City? Nah, man. My boy Elanga is gonna cut them off tomorrow. Just watch. Palace versus Forest. We will be there. We will be there. I'm telling you. Forest is gonna cook City tomorrow. Watch. Watch the cook. Okay, guys, I am off. I'm just letting all of you guys know that are here right now. First of all, thank you for joining in, obviously. Uh, was a bit of a last minute stream because there was no games going on in the Premier League that were good. Tomorrow, 6:15. Who was answering? Ruchir. Okay. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, 6:15 tomorrow live United game. A bit of an hour-ish break, and then 9 o'clock back here, Indian time, obviously, for anyone who's not living here. So that's for Tualumba. Second FA Cup game. Do enjoy your Sunday, guys, because I'm going to. Can't read some of those comments, but fair enough. Good night, Tualumba. Good night, Vedant. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow, 6:15, Bournemouth. Vitality Stadium. Somehow we could get a win. It would be great. If not, it is what it is. Take care, guys. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.